New technologies in the fields of artificial intelligence, blockchain, renewable energy, and biotechnology are emerging all the time. Executives running established firms worry a lot about these new technologies, mostly because they fear becoming the next Kodak by missing out on the next new big thing.
But we can also think of companies that jumped in too quickly. The famous case of General Motors creating a battery-powered car, the EV1, back in the late 1990s, for example. You can lose money if you're too early, you can lose a lot of money if you're too late.
Based on research of 58 incumbent firms in 6 industries, this article looks at both how and when to invest in these new technologies. The characteristics of a given technology are clear in retrospect, but highly uncertain at the time decisions are made. While you can never know for sure if a new technology will take off, this article makes the point that some technologies affect how you make your product and others affect how customers buy your product, the former being the supply side effect and the latter being the demand side effect. Depending on what it is, your response should be different. As a general rule, a demand side of effect, for example, how the internet changed the newspaper industry, is much more dangerous to established firms than a supply side effect, for example, how biotechnology changed the world of big pharma. The article provides detailed examples of how firms typically respond in each of these two cases, and some advice on what sort of actions are most likely to be successful. Supply-side effects play out over relatively long periods of time in a predictable way, with incumbent firms executing similar strategies, though at different speeds. Demand-side effects are faster acting and more volatile, with incumbents often experimenting with a range of different business models as they seek a viable way forward in a changing market. By understanding these important differences, executives can potentially make better choices in how and when they invest in emerging technologies. To learn more, read How Incumbent Firms Respond to Emerging Technologies, Comparing Supply-Side and Demand-Side Effects in California Management Review, Volume 66, Issue 1.